Hello friends, good afternoon. This is Rajeshwari Mishra, the lecturer of MITM College Bhubaneswar. Today I would like to discuss some important short question of compiler design, and these are those short question of compiler design which are very important for exam point of view. And these are what the questions are: what is a compiler? Define the phases of the compiler. What is an assembler? What is a lexical analysis? What do you mean by lexeme? What do you mean by syntax analysis and semantic analysis? What is intermediate code generation? What is code optimization? What is code generation? And the last not the least, define the symbol table management. Before going to all the important question of the compiler design, first you should know what is a compiler. I can say that a compiler is a program that reads a program written in one language. That means you can say that the source language, and it can only the translate that source language into the target language. The job of the compiler is only to translate the source language into the target language. Next, the second question is define the phases of the compiler. The phases of the compiler means the compiler phases are six types. First one is lexical analysis, second syntax analysis, third semantic analysis, fourth intermediate code generation, fifth one code optimization, and the last one is code generation. That means you can say that the phases of the compiler consist six phases that starts from the lexical analysis and ends at the code generation. Every phases contains some important values and important programs of the compiler, and every phases do the needful of the compiler. So every phases has a great role of the compiler. Third question is, what do you mean by an assembler? Okay, what do you mean by an assembler? Assembler is a program which converts the source language into the assembly language. Before I said that what is a compiler, that means the compiler that compiler translates the source language into the target language. But what is an assembler? Assembler Assembler translates the source language into the assembly language. This is the basic difference between the compiler and an assembler. What is the lexical analysis? What is the lexical analysis? Lexical analysis is the first phase of the compiler. As I said earlier, that compiler contains six phases, and the first phase is the lexical analysis. So we can say that the lexical analysis is the first phase of the compiler. So what is the lexical analysis? Yes, we can say that the lexical analysis is the first phase of the compiler, and it means it is also known as the linear analysis, in which the stream of the character making of the source program is read from the left to right and grouped into tokens, and that are sequenced of the character having a collective meaning. It made a tokens. That means lexical analysis only made that tokens in that compiler design. Okay. Next question is, what do you mean by lexeme? From the lexical analysis we had a idea that lexeme came out. That what do you mean by lexeme? A lexeme is a sequence of the character in the source program that is only and only matched by the pattern of a token. That lexical analysis made that token, and here in lexeme it is a sequence of the character in the source program that is matched by the pattern for a token. And in the secondly, we can say that a language denoted by a regular expression is said to be a regular set. It is only defined by a lexeme. So lexeme came out from the lexical analysis, and the lexical analysis is the first phase of the compiler. Okay. The next question is, what do you mean by syntax analysis and the semantic analysis? Before going to the syntax analysis and the semantic analysis, we can say that yes, obviously, they are the second phase and the third phase of the compiler. That means the compiler phases contains six, and the first phase is the lexical analysis and the second phase is the syntax analysis and the semantic analysis. So what do you mean by that syntax analysis and the semantic analysis? Yes, syntax analysis and the semantic analysis are the second phase and the third phase of the compiler. Then what do you mean by the syntax analysis and the semantic analysis? Yes, the syntax analysis is the second phase of the compiler and it is also known as a parser. It gets that tokens, that means that tokens from the lexical analysis. It gets that tokens as in the input from the lexical analysis, as because we know, or I said earlier, that only that tokens came out from the lexical analysis. That tokens which came out from the lexical analysis, it gets into the syntax analysis of the compiler and generates a syntax tree as an output. And it is a tree whose interior nodes are operator and the exterior nodes are operands. So we can say that syntax analysis is the second phase of the compiler and it gets that tokens which came out from the lexical analysis, and it converts a parse tree, and the output, we can say that the output of the syntax analysis is the parse tree or a tree. Then come to the semantic analysis. Semantic analysis is the third phase of the compiler. As because I said earlier, the phases of the compiler contains lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis. So semantic analysis is the third phase of the compiler. Semantic analysis, it gets the input from the syntax analysis. As because the syntax analysis is the second phase of the compiler, it gets, that means the semantic analysis gets that input from the syntax analysis as the parse tree and checks whether that given syntax is correct or not, that it performs the type conversion of all the data types into the real data types. What happens? First is the lexical analysis, second is the syntax analysis, third is the semantic analysis. Whatever the output of the syntax analysis, that came into the semantic analysis, and whatever the input of the semantic analysis, it will again and again check whether that grammar is correct or not. That means it performs the type conversion. So the main role of the semantic analysis is it performs the type conversion of all the data types. That means it may be a integer type, it may be a character type, it may be a float type, it may be any kind of data type into the real data type. This is the semantic analysis. Then the next question is, what is intermediate code generation? Intermediate code generation, it is the fourth phase of the compiler. That means you can say that the phases of the compiler, first one is the lexical analysis, second one is the syntax analysis, third one is the semantic analysis, fourth one is the intermediate code generation. What happens in the intermediate code generation? It is the fourth phase of the compiler. Then secondly, we can say that it gets the input from the semantic analysis. As because the semantic analysis is the third phase of the compiler, whatever the output the semantic analysis produces, that became the input of the intermediate code generation. It gets the input from the semantic analysis and converts that input into the output as the intermediate code, such as 3 address code. We can say that the main job of the intermediate code generation is it takes that output from the semantic analysis and contains as an own input and converts all the data type into the 3 address code. That means stack 3 address code. This is the main role of the intermediate code generation. Next, what is an code optimization? What is code generation? And lastly, the final question is the symbol table management. Code optimization is the fifth phase of the compiler and the code generation is the final phase. That means you can say that this is the sixth phase of the compiler. What happened in the code optimization? It gets the intermediate code as an input. That means whatever the output of the intermediate code generates, that became the input of the code optimization, and finally it produces the optimized intermediate code as an input. And we can say that the phase reduces the redundant code and attempts to improve the intermediate code so far as the first running matching code it will result. This is the main role of the code optimization. And what is the code generation? Code generation, you can say that this is the last phase of the compiler or sixth phase of the compiler. What is the final output of the code generation? That became the input of the code, whatever the final output of the code optimization, that will become the input of the code generation. And we can say that this is the final phase of the compiler. It gets the input from the code optimization and produces the target code or the object code as a result. That means the code generation involves some important points. First, it allocates of register and memory. It can generate of correct reference. It can generate of correct data type. It can generate of missing code. These are the main basic point of the code generation. Whatever the output produces by the code optimization, it will become that input for the code generation. But also, although that become the code optimization output, it will become the input of the code generation. It also carries some important points, that it allocates of the register and memory, generation of correct reference, generation of correct data types, generation of missing code. And finally, we can say that what is symbol table management? Symbol table management is nothing. It is a table that is used to store all the information about the identifier used in the program. Whatever the identifiers used in that program, it is defined that identifier. And also it is a data structure containing, that means we can say that symbol table management is a data structure. It is a data structure that contains a record for each the identifier with fields and the attributes of that identifier. And it also allows to find out the record for each identifier quickly and to retrieve the data from that record. That means we can say that symbol table management is a data structure. It allows to find that record for each identifier quickly and to retrieve the data from that record. These are the question and these are the answer. If you like, then like our channel and subscribe. Thank you.